Hello everyone, Ben here with another solo game Viticulture. So this is going to be challenge number 3 in the campaign game, and number 3 states that in addition to your normal 3 workers that you start with, you need to have trained up your other 3 workers, so basically a maximum of 6, by the end of year 3, or unfortunately you just lose the game, basically. Everything else is the same as a normal solo game. So we've got our starting Mama and Papa card, so we've got the 2 workers, El Grande worker, and then 2 Summer Visitor cards, and the Vineyard card, and then 1 coin, and the choice of either the windmill or 5 other coins. And considering we needed a lot of extra money, or going to need a lot of extra money to train up those workers, I figured that the other 5 coins would be better rather than the inbuilt windmill. So we have a total of 6 coins then, and then these are our starting cards and everything else. Oh, and another thing I should point out is, in previous games I believe that when I was doing the bonus action, I was stating that you had to have done it, or you had to do it after the main action. This is incorrect. Basically, the bonus action can be taken before or after the main action. So a slight change there, but I just thought I'd point it out. And that should be everything. So we need to do a wake-up action. We have 1 vineyard card, so maybe another one. That's going to require the trellis to build. So 2 money for the trellis, 4 money for the worker. So we have the 6 money if we need to get the trellis out and the extra worker. So we don't necessarily need to go and get more money just yet from that wake-up option. So maybe the vineyard card instead then. Or maybe a wine order. We'll go for the vineyard card and we'll see what it gives us. So that's the bonus token, and then okay, so another one that requires a trellis. That's not too shabby at all, actually, then. So we definitely want to build the trellis, looks like. So the AI is going to, of course, build a structure. That's not so handy. Which means... okay, so we want to save, well I was going to say we want to save El Grande for winter in order to train in case that option gets blocked off. But that would mean we are behind on building the trellis and then planting vineyard cards. I still think it's worth saving them, because we do need to train every year or we basically lose the game. So we'll have to do something else with these 2 guys then. Maybe give a tour in order to get some more money. Yeah, could do that. Alright, so we'll give a tour to get more money, and we could probably put that towards either more workers or maybe the medium seller. So that's 2 coins there. We've got enough vineyard cards for the time being, so we need to draw any more. We aren't going to play a summer visitor. Nope, because we can't plant them until we have the trellis, and we don't have a winter visitor to play with the councilman, so I'm not going to play any summer visitors. And we don't want to send any grapes or any fields, so I think we're going to pass now and go into fall, and we'll get a winter visitor and see if he works well with the councilman. Upgrade our seller to the next level at a 2 coin discount. Yeah, that could work actually. That's not too bad, because we have the 2 coins we just picked up from the tour, which would be enough to get our medium seller out anyway. Okay, so maybe something like that. So into winter then, and the AI is going to fill a wine order. Nope, it's going to make up 2 wine tokens and then fill a wine order. Fair enough. So nothing I don't think we wanted to do. So actually we could have used El Grande to build that structure anyway, but never mind. So we will spend 4 to train. Is it worth using a bonus token to get a 1 coin discount? Not yet, but maybe at some point. So we'll spend 4 anyway, and we'll train up another worker. So that is one of the ones we need. And then we could use some wine orders maybe. We haven't any fields to harvest. Or do wine tokens or fill wine orders. So yeah, we'll draw some wine orders and see what we get. So we have a couple of white wines we need to fill. Yep, okay, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, it does require, because one of them is a level 4, it does mean we need to get the medium cellar. Right, so we'll definitely have to try and work towards that then. Yep, okay. So we are done with workers, so we come to year end. We have no grapes to age, we have no wines to age. That's pretty standard at the moment, I think. So we'll get workers. We don't get any residual payments, unfortunately. And yep, we are at 6 cards, so we don't need to draw down to 7. So that's fine. Which just means... Well, I think now is probably a reasonable time to get that extra coin. Now we have stuff that we definitely want to spend it on. So there's the extra coin there for the wake up action, and the AI is going to... okay, do nothing. So again, the little T in the corner here denotes the Tuscany expansion. However, this is just a base viticulture, so basically it just ignores that particular option. So it is technically doing nothing in summer, which means we can definitely save our Grande to winter to train. And we have, so 4 coins there. So if we build the trellis now, and we'll use 1 bonus action token to get a coin back, and then spend 2 coins to build the trellis, which would be that one. So now we can plant these 2 out. Right. But unless we use a bonus token, we can only plant 1 at a time. So definitely want to plant, and then maybe harvest. We could play... Well, actually, we could play 2 Summer Visitors with a bonus token, which would mean we get to play the Landscaper, and also the Councilman, which would also get us to play the Vintner. Would that be worth it? No, because even at a 2 coin discount, we still wouldn't have enough to build the cellar and train our extra worker. So not yet on these guys then. In which case, then we could give a tour, maybe. Okay, so if we give a tour, that would get us 2 more coins. We do need more coins, so that's fine. And then if we plant, and then in winter we train and do nothing else. I'm not entirely happy about that, but I think that's probably the way it's going to have to work out at the moment. So we'll plant now, and we'll just plant the level 2, I believe. So if we plant the level 2, and then we top it up with these guys, yeah, okay. Maybe there then? And we could get another level 2 in that field. Yeah, I think, yeah. So we'll plant the level 2 white in there, and then add to it later on, hopefully. Okay, so now we're going to pass, and we'll go into fall, and we'll grab ourselves a winter visitor, I suppose. Promoter, discard grapes or wine to get points. Okay, that's not too bad. So we don't have a use for red wine at the moment because we don't have a red wine order, so maybe we could grow a red grape and then discard it straight away to get a point and some residual payments, because we are going to need more money coming in, I think. So yeah. So into winter, the AI is going to... Oh, good. So it will pay to train, so it's a good job we saved our Grande to now come in and also do that. And we'll spend the 4 coins. and get another worker. So we're on track for workers at the moment. We can't do anything else, so that's fine. So people back, nothing aided yet. We still have not planted stuff. We really need to start planting, I think. Gets its one worker back. And now, so we're at still 6 cards, so we don't have to discard, that's fine. So now it might be worth getting the neutral worker. We're at 5 guys. You would think that would be enough to do pretty much anything, but yeah, I think maybe the neutral work at the moment. Better now than later when we probably won't have much use for him. So it'd be a bit of a waste, I think. So yeah, we'll grab him now. So that's that. The AI needs to do, again, nothing in summer. It's really neglecting these summer options. Okay, fine, yep, again, Tuscany just gets ignored, so okay. Which means we could plant another field, or another vineyard card in the field. Although, no, maybe not that, maybe the playing a summer visitor card, and we play 2 of them. Yes, we could draw an extra. Yeah, okay, so we'll play the summer visitor card option, and we'll spend a bonus token to play 2 summer visitors. Although, no, we've got an influx of workers at the moment. So if we do well with cards, we won't have to spend workers on actions we don't need them for. So actually, if we just play the 1 summer visitor card, rather than wasting a bonus action token, and we'll just play the landscaper for now. So we get to draw a vineyard card, and then we get to plant 1 or switch around cards. We don't just switch around them, we just need to plant extra ones. So we'll put that one out, like so. And now we could spend another worker to come along and plant this one, which is quite handy, because now when we harvest this we're going to get 2, we're going to get 1 level 2 red and 1 level 3 white. Okay, yeah. Still don't have the cellar though. So in that case then, we might have to come along. Yeah, okay, I think that's a plan. We might have to come along in winter, and we'll play a winter visitor with this guy and get the Master Vintner played, which will upgrade our cellar. Okay. So that's using people to best of their abilities. Well, if we play the winter visitor, we need to get 2 money from a tour. Hire a person and harvest a field. But that will leave us, unless we use 2 bonus action tokens now, that's going to leave us short by 1 coin probably when training and getting the cellar out. So we might have to use up all our bonus action tokens. Well, I guess that's what they're there for, so sure. So we'll spend 1 guy to give a tour to get 2 money, but we'll spend a bonus action token to actually get 3 money. Okay. Then we will pass and go into fall, and we'll grab maybe a summer visitor. We'll see how that goes. The contractor. Choose to gain a point, build a structure, or plant a... Okay, so maybe useful for an extra point somewhere. Possibly not much else unless we really want to go for the large cellar. So we're now into winter. The AI is going to draw orders and play cards. Right, so there and there. Which means we could still pay to train and we will spend our last bonus action token for the moment and get a coin back, and then train with the 4 money we need to get him out. Which means we can save our grande now to then play a Winter Visitor card. So it was going to be the Master Vintner, who will upgrade our cellar to the next level of 2 coin discount. So to get from a small cellar to a medium cellar is currently 4. So -2 would be 2. So we'll spend our last 2 money to get our medium cellar out. Like so. Yep, and he is done with. So, okay. Which means then we can now harvest a field and grab ourselves a level 2 red and a level 3 white. Okay, so next round we could get another level 3 white, and this will have aged to level 4. We can make them into wines. We can get this order filled. Yes, that is a plan. And then the level 2 red, maybe discard it to get a point and an extra payment. Okay, unless we get some wine orders which say otherwise, probably. Okay, so we're all done with people. So our grapes we just harvested will now age. Our guys will come back to our area. So we have all 6 workers. So we are not going to, well, we're not going to lose the game at the moment anyway. Whether that's the case at the end, we'll see. So now we need to probably get some wine orders. So we'll grab that one there, which will give us 1 wine order, and it's going to be, right, a level 9 sparkling. So we don't have anywhere near, well, we don't have anywhere near enough grapes at the moment, and we would need the large cellar. But we could do that, it is doable. Okay. Yeah, okay, right. So we need to, did do wine order as part of the wake up, so we need another AI card, and it's going to give a tour and sell stuff. So there and there. Which means we can, well, we don't need to train anymore, so that's fine. We do probably need to draw some more wine orders. We definitely need to make up wine tokens and fulfill an order. And harvest a field, and play a Winter Visitor, or maybe a Summer Visitor. So if we play a Summer Visitor now, and that will be our Councilman, which basically states you get to draw a wine order and play a Winter Visitor card. So he will go out, we will get a wine order, okay, which is a level 6 red, which we could technically do. Yeah, maybe by the end of the game, maybe. Okay. And then our Winter Visitor, which we're going to play, is the Promoter. So discard a grape or a wine to gain a point and a payment. So we'll get rid of this level 3. If we get rid of that now, let me just have a quick think. So we're going to get a level 2 in winter, and then it will age, and then it will have 4 more ages, 3 more ages. So it should be able to get to level 6 by the end of the game. So hopefully in time to fulfill that order, I think. Yeah, okay, so we should be okay to give this up and still have the red required to fulfill that order. So we'll play the Promoter to give up this grape and get ourselves 1 point, but more importantly I think 1 payment, because we are going to need a fair amount of money to build this large cellar if we're going to get this sparkling wine sorted. Okay, so that was a Summer Visitor. Now we could Draw more wine orders, harvest the field, make up to 2 wine tokens, fulfill an order, and maybe just get a coin then. Maybe plant. So maybe draw an extra vineyard card. Yeah, we could do. We'll get an extra vineyard card, and we'll see if we get anything interesting. Okay, level 2 white. So that is 6. So 2, 4, 5. So unfortunately, that field is now full up enough that we can't place this one there. So we would need to put it in another field of its own then. Right, okay, maybe think about that in the future then. Which leaves us with probably passing now and grabbing a winter visitor just in case. Blush wine dealer, play to gain. Okay. So that could be useful if we get a blush wine order and we have a surplus of money anyway. So that was that. The AI is going to... right, make up to 2 wine tokens. That should be fine. We should be able to use El Grande to help out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw wine orders, harvest. Yep, okay. So draw wine orders, or one at least. So there is a red and a blush. So actually, if we get enough money, we could make use of the blush wine dealer. So that probably means that this one is now obsolete to us. Okay. So if we harvest a field, which is obviously going to be the only field we have, and we'll get a level 2 red and a level 3 white, and then we, no, El Grande, then we make up to 2 wine tokens, so these 2 whites will move across, and now we can fulfill an order. So this one will use the 2 whites we just accumulated to get 3 points, 3, and another residual payment. Okay, that's not too bad, that's a start anyway. So we're done with people. Yep, we're done with people, so now we need to age the 1 grape we have left, grab our guys back, and the AI. We do get 2 residual payments, so that's not too bad. That's working towards the large seller anyway. And then if we, well, let's try the visitor section now. So we'll go for a summer visitor maybe. Yeah, okay, summer visitor. Handyman. All players may build 1 structure at a 2 discount. Okay, so we're not going to get the points for an opponent that does this, because obviously in a solo game we have no opponents. But it does mean we can build the large seller for 4 instead of the usual 6, so that could be very handy. So actually, if we give a tour now and build a structure, we could get... Sorry, if we give a tour and then play the summer visitor, we could use the handyman to get the large seller out. Yes, okay, let's try that then. So the AI is going to not... Oh, it might mess us up somewhat. It's going to block the tour action, it's going to block the structure action and the sell action. So we could still use El Grande to come and give a tour, which would get us the 2 coins. We do probably need to plant. We definitely need to harvest in winter. And, probably about it actually. We're not making up wine tokens just yet. Although I suppose we could do. Actually, it might be beneficial to do that, yeah. And get it aging. But we're definitely not going to fill a wine order. And we're not going to play a winter visitor just yet either. So the number of people we're going to have left over is quite a lot, and they may just get turned into coins actually. Right, so if we use El Grande to give a tour, Is it worth doing that or saving him till later? Because we don't have to build a large cellar just yet. We're going to be some ways off in getting this sparkling wine completed. So we don't have to have the large cellar just yet. We could actually still probably just muddle along with the medium one at the moment. So maybe save him later on just in case. In which case... we could still play... we could still play a summer visitor, but instead we'll just do the contractor just to grab ourselves an extra point. We're not going to do the other parts of it. We're not going to plant anymore. Oh, actually, yes, we could plant a vineyard card. I completely overlooked that, so that can go there. So yeah, contractor, choose to, gain a point, which will do. Build a structure, which I'm not going to do, and then plant a vineyard card, which will actually save us an action, so that is quite handy. Okay. So we don't need to now plant, which is fine. We do need to draw some more. I think we're... Alright, so let's have a look then. We're going to harvest probably 2 fields now with a bonus action token. Yes. We could draw some more wine orders. We could make up to 2 wine tokens and then turn the rest of the guys into money. So, yes, I think we'll hold off on drawing more vineyard cards. I'm not convinced they'll be of much use at the moment anyway. Okay, which leaves us passing, going into fall and grabbing a... I'm going to say winter visitor. The wine technologists pay more money to gain wines. Okay, so more stuff we need money for, basically. Right. Which leaves us, which leaves the AI doing something. Paying to train, drawing cards, filling. Okay, so nothing that's going to impact us, I don't think. So he can occupy the training space. That's fine. We're done with that at the moment. He can fulfill wine orders, that's fine, we're not going to bother with that. And he can draw a wine order, which we may come in and do that instead, actually. So if we harvest 2 fields, so 1 field plus 1 with the bonus action token, which will be these 2 fields now, which grab us, let's have a look, level 2 red, and then a level 3 and a level 2 white. So that is quite a lot of wines. Which means if we make up to 2 wine tokens now, and we get these 2 aging, simply because we can grab a blush wine from the blush wine dealer, and we can quite happily leave one of these aging in our crush pads to generate the level 4 red, because it's only a level 3, so it only basically needs to age once. However, we might be able to get some more wine orders, which we need higher levels of white wine. So we'll get those into our cellar at the moment now and get them aging up there. So that was the 2 wine tokens. So if we come in with El Grande and we grab a wine order, and there is a white wine plus a red. Okay. So that's that. And then we've got 2 extra guys, and I don't think we need them for anything else. We're not going to play any winter visitor cards. We're not going to fulfill an order. Nope, they really can't go anywhere else, so we'll just group them up in the gain 1 coin space. So we'll get 2 coins from those guys. Yeah, okay. And then we are done, so everything will now age. Yep, that's fine, and guys come back. So, I think we need to get some more money from the tour next year. And We really need to start fulfilling these orders, don't we? We may have left it slightly too late. Anyway, so we'll come in with our rooster and we'll grab this spot here, which gets us a point. And the AI is going to build a structure, that's fine, sell, play, okay. So build a structure, sell, and play a summon visitor card. So now if we send a guy to give a tour, which will get us 2 coins, that is 6. Oh, and I was forgetting we need to get 2 coins from residual payments. So there's the extra 2 I was thinking we were going to have. So now we could play the blush wine dealer. Yep, we could do that. Okay, so if we play the blush wine dealer, we're going to get the level 4 blush we need. If we make up to 2 wine tokens, we could shuffle across these 2. So one would be the level 4 we need for that order, and one would be the level 3 we need for that order, plus we've already got the white wine in the cellar. But we're only going to get to fulfill 1 wine order token. Wine order card, sorry. So that will be 4 points this turn. That will be 3 points next turn, which is a total of 7, which is quite a lot short of where we need to be. Right, failing that, well, that's only 3 points as well. And we could use some bonus tokens to eke out another couple of points when we fulfill the wine orders. Yeah, that would be, so a total of 9 points then, so 9 plus 6 would be 15, so still short. Right, well, let's keep going. Maybe we'll draw some more wine order cards and get some better ones from those. So if we pass now and go into... we really need that large cellar though. We need the large cellar to get the higher level wines out, to get better points on the wine orders if we get them. Large cellar is going to cost us 6, which leaves 2. So we definitely wouldn't have enough to build a large cellar and do the blush wine dealer. So basically it's one or the other. Well, let's go with what we know. So we know we're going to be able to do the blush wine dealer and get this order fulfilled. So we'll go with that at the moment and see how that works. So we're going to pass now, go into fall, and we'll grab a summer visitor. The broker pay 9 coins to get 3 points. Chances of getting 9 coins in order to get this fulfilled? Not a lot. Okay, well, we'll look at it and we'll see if we can do that later maybe. So into winter, the AI is going to take the draw and fill wine order actions. Right, which means we definitely need our grande to do the fill wine orders anyway. Can't skip that bit out, so it means we'll have to forgo drawing a wine order unfortunately. But that's not too bad, it means more guys we can use to just get extra money with. Which is probably what we're going to do actually. So if we send one guy to play the winter visitor, and we'll play the blush wine dealer, so we're going to pay 7 money. So 6, 7 money there to get a level 4 blush. Like so. Which is that. We could harvest. Is it worth giving up all that money? Because we have enough grapes, or we can at least harvest enough grapes to make up the blush wine anyway, even without giving up all that. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced using the blush wine dealer, paying 7 money to do it, is a good option. So actually what we might do instead is not bother with her, so she can go back and probably get discarded at some point when we run out of hand size. We'll get 7 money back, And instead, what we may as well do is just go and make up to 2 wine tokens. Well, harvest first. So harvest a field or harvest 2 fields. Let's have a look. Probably harvest a field. Still save those? Yeah, still save the bonus action tokens. So that's going to get, we'll harvest this field, it's going to give us a level 2 red and a level 3 white. What we can now do is make up to 2 wine tokens, and we'll simply get rid of the level 2, basically the 2 we just harvested, to combine them into a level 5 blush. But we are going to be shy, oh, and harvest a level 4 red to get a level 4 red wine there. So that is now the 2 we need for that order, and we didn't have to spend 7 coins to get the blush. Yeah, that could be about right. Okay, so now if we use El Grande for fill the wine order, and we'll spend a bonus action token to get a point for it, and then we have the red and we have the blush in our cellars, so now we can complete this order. So it's going to give us 4 points, 2, 3, 4, and a residual payment, so that's not too bad. So now we have 2 more guys, so we can basically play a winter visitor. We could train, which we're not going to do, and then just get money. So the only winter visitor we could do is probably the wine technologist. I don't think we have any further use for the blush wine dealer. So we can pay 3 money to gain a wine or age a grape 3 times. Well, if we're going to possibly buy the large cellar next year and then get this sparkling done, if we harvest 1 field, we would have the wines to do that. That would be a level 4, a level 2, which would be 6, and a level 3, which would be a total of 9, into the sparkling, which would be just enough for that if we buy the large cellar. So actually we probably don't need to age anything or get another wine urgently either. So if we do that one, that's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus an extra 1 for the bonus action token. And if we can do the broker and somehow acquire 9 money, that's going to be 3 points. So probably enough to tie, not enough to win. Okay, that does require us to have a total of 15 coins though. And we currently have 8. We're going to get 3 from residual payments, which will be a total of 11. We could get 2 more from these guys, which will be a total of 13. We could get 2 from a tour. That might be enough. And then maybe a point from somewhere else somewhere. Okay. Well, let's go for it anyway. So we're not going to do anything else apart from use these 2 guys to get 2 money. Like so. Okay. That was everyone, so we're now going to age stuff. Stuff ages, good. We are going to get guys back. We are going to not forget our residual payment this time, so that's 3 money there. These guys will come back for the AI. The last thing we can do is basically the nothing wake up action, but it does give us a bonus action token. Our hand limit was 2, 4, 7, so we're fine on hand limit, don't forget that part. So now the AI is going to give a tour and sell. So quite possibly foul us up, because if we spend El Grande to go in and get the tour for 2 coins, we don't have him to fulfill a wine order if that gets blocked. Alright, well what else can we do? Well, let's go along with what we were going to do, which was build a structure. So if we build the large cellar for 6, And so large cellar for 6, and we have 4, 7 left. Or build a structure for a discount. Either way, actually, that still kind of works out. So we'll play a summer visitor, but if we don't play both of them, we won't be able to play the broker. Okay, so summer visitor, both of them. So building the large cellar for 4 in this case, because the handyman will give us a 2-coin discount. Okay. Will actually leave us with the 9 to pay the broker. Okay, so we'll play summer visitors. We'll use our bonus action token to play 2 of them. First one will be the handyman. We get to build a structure at a 2-coin discount. So the one we're going to build is the large cellar. Normally it would cost us 6, now it costs us 4, so that's that. Then we'll come and play the broker, so this is our second summer visitor. So we get to pay 9 to get 3 points. We do have 9, so 6 and 9. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3 points there. And we did not have to give up El Grande to get the tour for 2 extra money. Okay. Alright, so that means now, in winter, if we harvest a field, which will be this one, that is 2, so a level 2 red, a level 3 white, we make up to 1 wine token, which will combine all of them into a level 9 blush. 2, 3, yep, level 9 blush. And then we fulfill the wine order. So that's basically 3 guys we have to use. Okay. Which means we have 2 guys left over. We'll probably want to sell El Grande for hopefully something if it gets blocked. So we've got 2 guys left. We're going to use a bonus action token on the fulfilling the wine order to get an extra point. So that's that. Excuse me a second. Sorry. Okay. So that is going to be that fulfilled plus that is 6 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which does tie us. So basically we need to get 1 more point from somewhere. I think the only thing we can probably hope for is a winter visitor card, and to fulfill it, maybe. Basically, even if we come along and do the sell grapes and fields option, and we use our bonus action token for that to get a point, it's still only the 1 point for the token. So yeah, I think we're going to pass now, and we'll get a winter visitor card. Counterfeiter, gain 3 coins or fulfill 1 token even if the type of wine doesn't match. Values matter. Okay, so that is basically no use to us, unfortunately. Or is it? Okay, well let's do the AI, which is just going to play a winter visitor. Right, so now then, if we harvest a field, just the 1 field, which will get us 2 reds and 2 whites, sorry, no, level 2 red and level 3 white, so that's the 1 field harvested. We can is this going to work? Yeah, could do. We can fill 1 wine, no, we can make up to 2 wine tokens. So basically we're just going to make the 1 wine token, we're going to shuffle all these off and make them into a sparkling. Like so. And then we fill the wine order. So this sparkling there, is that, oh no, no, that was right. The sparkling requires 1 white and 2 reds. I did have, yeah, the level 4 and the level 2. Yeah, I thought I was getting the wrong composition of grapes there, but that was correct. So now we fulfill the wine order. So level 9 sparkling gives us 5 points, plus an extra 1 for the bonus action is 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 residual payments up to the maximum 5. Okay, so that is done with. And now if we play, so we use El Grande to play a Winter Visitor, and it's going to be the counterfeiter, we can fulfill a wine order even if the type of wine doesn't match, but the values matter. So we have this wine order here which requires a level 6 red. We actually do have a level 6 white. So as per the counterfeiter we can fulfill this order, obviously with the wrong type of wine, but there we go. It's still the same value, so it is a level 6, and we get this wine order filled. So we get 3 more points. We miss out on the residual payment because we're at maximum, but that is that. And these are all done with. And I believe that is it. So if we pass now, we'll miss out on using that guy, but that would be fine. Yeah, I think unless I've made a huge mistake somewhere, I think we won the game. So cool. Okay, not too bad at all. We have passed the AI's marker at 20, so we have got 23, which is more than enough. But there you go. So yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Oh, cool. Okay. So we have finished campaign challenge number 3. So now we go straight into number 4 and go ahead and play that and see how it plays. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.